Ten Hag makes bold United claim after win over Liverpool. Man had knocked Liverpool out of the FA Cup after a dramatic encounter at Old Trafford. Erik ten Hag was in a bullish mood. When giving his thoughts on the game, Erik ten Hag has boldly claimed Manchester United can beat anyone following his side's FA Cup win over Liverpool. United ended the Reds' hopes of a quadruple this season after winning a dramatic quarter-final tie for 2-3 at Old Trafford. Liverpool had taken the lead twice in the game, including in extra time. But goals from Alexis Mac Allister, Mohamed Salah, and Harvey Elliott wouldn't prove to be enough to secure a return to Wembley for the semi-finals. Instead, Marcus Rashford and Amad Diallo both struck in the final 15 minutes to send United through, where they will face Championship side Coventry City. Ten Hag was in a bullish mood. When speaking about the result to reporters, "This could be that moment where we get the belief, the energy that we can do amazing things," said Ten Hag via Sky Sports. "I think that if we can beat Liverpool the way we did, we can beat anyone." Speaking to ITV, Ten Hag added, "I've said for many weeks we have a team for the future that's very good. You can see the potential. The first 35 minutes, I think, was the best minutes from our season. We were really there, acting as a team. But then gaps in between the lines, and you can't allow this against Liverpool. Then they outplay you. And also after half-time, it continues, we had to change. We went into the risk, we went into 1-against-1. And the players were wonderful, the mentality, the attitude was so great. They had strong belief to win this game. We went for it, and we got it." Man United player ratings vs Liverpool. Man United beat Liverpool in the FA Cup quarter-finals. And here are how the players rated at Old Trafford. Andre Onana, beaten at his near post for the equalizer, albeit via a deflection, and let down by defenders on the rebound for Mohamed Salah's goal. Kept United in it. 7. Diogo Dalot, moved into midfield at one stage to hold the fort as United were so loose there. Defended diligently without doing much at the other end. 8. Rafael Varane, calmness personified for most of the first half but started to show his age after Liverpool scored, particularly against Darwin Núñez. 6. Victor Lindelof, missed a sliding tackle in the first half and a threaded pass in the second. Lacked the intensity at times, but showed impressive durability. 6. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, an excellent first 40 minutes on his return from a 2-month layoff, but penned in for Liverpool's second goal. Defended well to keep United in it. 7. Scott McTominay, pounced to put United ahead up but squandered a great chance at 1-0 when he struck tamely. Botched some breakaway passes but assisted Marcus Rashford. 7. Kobbie Mainoo, a sparkling first half cruelly ended with Mainoo deflecting the ball past Onana. He underpinned United's first half onslaught in his best performance yet at Old Trafford. 8. Alejandro Garnacho, contributed to McTominay's goal and tracked back regularly but did not frequently frighten Liverpool to make at times in the final third. Assisted Amad. 6. Bruno Fernandes, showed quick thinking with the quick free kick United scored from. Feebly gave up the ball in looking for a foul from Joe Gomez. Went into defense to accommodate United's attackers. 8. Marcus Rashford, a threat in the first half and ought to have had an assist when he laid the ball on for McTominay. Poor defending for the equalizing goal. Missed a match-winning chance with the last kick of the 90, but equalized in extra time. 7. Rasmus Højlund, back after a 3-week layoff and was a boy against a man in Virgil van Dijk. Made way for Antony after 70 minutes. 5. Subsantani, superb finish with his right foot. 8. Harry Maguire returned from injury and was a nuisance. 7. Christian Eriksen, created the match-winning chance for Rashford. 7. Amad got the winner. 9. Mason Mount long-awaited return. 6. Manager-picking McTominay got United the goal, but also got them into trouble as they were so loose in midfield. And they failed to heed the warnings Antony came on to send the game into extra time. 7. Amad Diallo. Very important moment. Amad Diallo is living a dream at Manchester United, labelling his dramatic winning goal against Liverpool as the best of his career. And a very important moment. Reflecting on his spectacular moment, which was followed by a sending off due to a second yellow card for taking his shirt off in the celebrations, the Ivory Coast international told ITV. What a game! We deserved this win. It was one of the best games of the season. It was a very important moment. It was the best goal of my career. You need to believe every single moment. I'm very happy. I forgot the first yellow, so I'm disappointed for the red card. But the most important thing is to win against a big team like Liverpool, the former Atalanta forward went on to tell MUTV. I was last season at Sunderland on loan, and my dream was to play for Manchester United. So I am here to dream every moment. Every moment is like a dream for United. Every game is a Champions League final. Every team wants to beat Manchester United. So United need to win every game. So if you want to win every game, you need to play like is the Champions League final. I think today we see what Manchester United are doing on the pitch. I think we deserve that win. Diallo, who netted 13 goals in 37 championship games last term, has played in just a pair of Premier League and pair of FA Cup games this time around. Though his stock is now high, he'll be unavailable through suspension for United's next game, a trip to Brentford on March 30th. Erik ten Hag's men will take on second-tier Coventry City in the Final Four of the FA Cup next month. If they progress, a repeat of either last season's final against Manchester City or the 2018 showpiece against Chelsea awaits. Who inspired teammates vs Liverpool? Erik ten Hag feels Marcus Rashford inspired his teammates during Manchester United's 4-3 FA Cup win over Liverpool on Sunday and argued that Antony is starting to get back to the same levels he reached at Ajax. Despite missing a huge chance right at the end of normal time. Rashford scored in extra time to make it 3-3 as the Red Devils booked their spot in the semi-finals, before Amad Diallo netted a winner in the 121st minute. The England international has faced plenty of criticism this season, but ten Hag hailed his player. After United's victory at Old Trafford, Rashford is resilient. He keeps going. Normally he finishes those moments, but he kept going for another chance. Ten Hag told ITV that inspired the other players. We have a team that is for the future. Coming up are players who are developing very well like Diallo, Garnacho and Mainoo. Ten Hag also hailed Antony, who scored in the win over Liverpool, registering his first goal at Old Trafford in over a year. It's very important for him. Ten Hag told beIN Sports. He struggled so much. First part, he was not himself, he's responsible for that. And then he lost confidence, and now he has to fight back. We see through the last 2 weeks, he's returning. I see in training. I see the Antony I was used to work with at Ajax and also used to work in the first weeks here. He has to fight back, and I'm sure he will do. Because you've seen that goal. But not only in the goal. When he's going to left full-back position, he's defending very well. In certain systems, he can play from that side. He's not a defending player, don't get me wrong. Because we have seen, he can score goals. Man United players support Greenwood return. Manchester United players are reportedly open to letting Mason Greenwood return to the club once his Getafe loan spell comes to an end. It was thought that Greenwood didn't have any chance whatsoever of wearing the famous red shirt again, but in an interview soon after he completed his partial investment into the club, Sir Jim Ratcliffe opened the door to the possibility of the forward making a comeback. Greenwood was controversially suspended by United in January 2022 after he was arrested on suspicion of raping and assaulting a woman. He was then charged with the offenses, but the case against him was eventually dropped in February 2023. with the Crown Prosecution Service citing the withdrawal of material witnesses as the main reason for their decision not to pursue the matter any longer. United subsequently launched an internal investigation into the matter and had provisionally planned to bring him back until their plans got leaked by the media. Following intense backlash and criticism from the public, United reversed their decision and elected to let the player temporarily leave to reignite his career in Spain with Getafe. He has found his feet once more at Estadio Coliseum and seems to be back to his sensational best. Greenwood's performances are believed to have attracted the interest of top clubs, such as Atletico Madrid, who are keen on landing his services and offering him a new home. A recent report covered by the People's Person relayed that the Carrington Academy graduate has no intention of returning to United. His preference would be to continue in La Liga, where he is enjoying life with his family. According to The Sun, Greenwood's United teammates are prepared to welcome him back if the club under the new INEOS regime elect to give him a second chance at Old Trafford. The newspaper says that the United dressing room has secretly offered its support to the 22-year-old to make a shock return. The publication relays that this verdict was reached after a poll was conducted. A source said about the matter, his teammates would not be against him returning to Old Trafford. They know all about the background and understand how controversial it would be to have him back. Their decision is a footballing one, pure and simple. United have struggled to score goals this season, and they need a player like Mason. They're watching him score and create goals for Getafe every week. The Sun notes that Greenwood's return risks sparking an internal revolt, as the women's team is opposed to him coming back.